Caucasian mountain. Caucasian mountain. Very, very famous mountain, and very few people they know the importance of Caucasian mountain. Very, very famous mountain is not that it is famous like a Mount Everest. I mean, it is famous among the people who know it. Inside them, it is very famous. Otherwise, I believe there are two mountains that are really famous. One is Himalaya, one is Alps range that falls in Europe. Otherwise, other mountains are not very famous. In South America, I believe it is Andes mountain that is along the Chile, and then western part of full the South America. Then more or less it continues, and then western part of North America also called Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain and Andes Mountain, they are in western part of America. And then in Asia, it is Himalaya. Whereas in Africa, it is Kilimanjaro. And in Europe, it is Alps range. There is a mountain range in Asia called Caucasian range. It is very famous among the people who know the importance of Caucasian. We will talk about Caucasian. Okay, so Caucasian mountain. Now Himalaya mountain is in three parts. All three parts they come and they merge at Karakoram range in Jammu and Kashmir. From Jammu and Kashmir, three ranges of Himalaya that originate. One go north and then it forms Tian Shan peak of on Himalaya. And then it start moving eastward and it goes till Mongolia. Okay, that is one part. Another part it goes eastward, that is also called Greater Himalaya. At more or less it ends in the Kanchenjunga that falls in Sikkim region, Kanchenjunga. More or less it ends there. After that, lower Himalaya that goes till Vietnam. Another Himalaya that begins from the Karakoram range and goes westward. And then K2. K2 is the second highest peak that immediately it meets. Then Nanga Parvat and then Hindu Kush. More or less, it ends in Nanga Parvat only. And then Hindu Kush, I believe it is around 7,000 something meter is there. After that, Himalaya breaks and then it crosses Ramsar. Ramsar means Caspian Sea. South of the Caspian Sea along the Iran, there Himalaya continue. And then comes Caucasian range on Himalaya only. And then Himalaya proceeds till Turkey. So Indian subcontinent is nothing but a continent which see Himalaya on its north. So if you see north part of the Himalaya Tian Shan region, from Karakoram range little bit it goes north, then it turns eastward and goes till Mongolia. Means people who are down to it, they see Himalaya on their top only, on their north only. And Kashi is the main river that flows there, and it meets the Tarim river. Sita River. So Sita River, as the name Sita, it is very beautiful. That region itself is very beautiful. So that is Sita River. Now we are talking about Caucasian range that begins from Caspian Sea and ends near Black Sea. That connects Caspian Sea and Black Sea. And then south to Black Sea, it flows, it passes through the north of the Turkey. And very famous Tigris River and Harat River, they originate from that part of Himalaya. Okay, some people say that Tigris River originates in the Caucasian range near Armenia or something like that. So Caucasian range is the range of Himalaya that connects the Black Sea and Caspian Sea, and that falls in the northwest side of Iran near to Azerbaijan, Baku. Now, this Caucasian range that is part of Himalaya, it is called Lower Caucasian. And 100 kilometer north of it, there is a higher Caucasian range that falls purely in Europe. The Lower Caucasian range that is part of Himalaya, it divides Europe and Indian subcontinent. And Then again 100 kilometers someone goes north to the lower Caucasian, then he finds another parallel greater Caucasian range, and that is very high, and that falls purely in Europe, I believe Georgia, and it ends in Baku. Baku is near Caspian Sea, and that side it ends near Black Sea, parallel to the lower Caucasian. So in higher Caucasian, that it falls in Europe and it makes the highest peak in Europe. Where is Europe and where is Iran? But that 100 kilometer north of the actual Caucasian, that is part of Himalaya, greater Caucasian comes parallel to the Himalaya one. And there is a mountain called Mount Elbrus. There is a peak called Mount Elbrus. Mount Elbrus height is 5,600, I believe, 40 kilometer. I mean meter. So 5,640 meter, very high, and that is the highest peak in the Europe. It is higher than Alps range Mount Blanc that falls in, I believe, France. Mount Blanc falls in France. So Alps range is France, Italy, Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. This is what I believe. So I have personally seen Alps range in Germany. Very beautiful. It is beautiful than heaven. Very beautiful. Amazingly beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, and so I have seen Alps range from Germany side, and equally people are also very beautiful. I think I don't remember the name of the place where the Alps range I have seen there, but German people I have personally seen, met them, very beautiful from face and very beautiful from behavior, very beautiful from mind. So Alps range all around. Mountain is very beautiful. People are very beautiful. Very beautiful. So there the highest peak is Mount Blanc that falls in country France and height is 4,800 meters. So certainly that is not the highest. Highest is the Mount Elbrus that is in Armenia, Georgia area. Azerbaijan. That is the highest in Europe. Why it is famous for? The white race of Europe. There are three races people call it: white race, Negroid race, and Mongoloid race. So white race, they claim it that it originates from the Caucasian range that is near Armenia or whatever. I believe this is a matter of dispute that is the lower Caucasian range that is part of Himalaya or 100-meter parallel to the Caucasian north of it, that is separate mountain higher Caucasian range. Their Mount Elbrus is there. Which Caucasian is the origin of very beautiful people, white race, or they also it is also sometimes it is also called Aryan race. Means white race generally it is also called Aryan race. So there, this Mount Elbrus is they consider that is the origin of the white race, and that is Caucasian range. It started from there, and Mount Elbrus is the highest mountain. What is the maximum? I mean, minimum temperature or maximum cold on the Mount Elbrus? It is minus 23 degrees centigrade. What about Mount Everest? Minus 60 degrees centigrade. Okay, so for the white race, this is the highest temperature. Means white race, that is the Caucasian race, that is known for its cold temperature. Europe is known for very cold temperature, but their Mount Elbrus has minus 23 degrees centigrade only. That is the maximum minimum temperature. Whereas Asia belongs to Mongoloid race. This is what it is called. And Mount Everest is also eastward only. And there the highest minimum temperature is minus 60 degrees centigrade. And height is 8,848 meter. I believe this everyone knows it. And then the next mountain is Kilimanjaro. That is falls in Africa, Tanzania, Kenya. So there Mount Kilimanjaro is there, and very powerful Mount Meru. Mount Meru is mentioned in Gita, and no one knows that is the Mount Meru in Gita, or there is one Mount Meru in Uttarakhand also. This is what I believe. Mount Meru on Himalaya, which is Mount Meru that Lord Krishna has mentioned in the Gita. In Parvat, in mountain, I am Mount Meru. In Achalo, Achalo means immovable. In Achalo, I am Himalaya. In rivers, I am Ganga. This is what Krishna talks in Gita. Whatever it is. So this is Caucasian round rain that is the origin of the white race, white race, or people they call it Caucasian race also. So for Caucasian race, that is the origin, and that Caucasian rain actually it divides Europe and Indian subcontinent, or someone can say Europe and Asia. Very beautiful people from color also, and very beautiful from the behavior and mind also. Caucasian rain, if it begins from there, then it goes till Russia, I'm not talking about Siberia, Russia and full Europe, then England, then Iceland, Greenland, and North America eastern part. That much is the Caucasian rain is. So this is the origin of Caucasian rain. Very enjoyable, right? And what is the biggest biggest concern here is that Caucasian rain is boundary of Indian subcontinent, and people in Europe believe that they originated from there.